Stop! You're standing in front of the holy grotto of Ravak, the god of oblivion. What's your business here?
Holy? It's a hole. You know that, right?
Watch your tongue, boy. Or should I cut it out?
Ease up, okay? He doesn't know the rules. Let's start again. What do you want here? Answer or leave?
I want to come inside.
Let in a stranger? Don't make me laugh.
You should advise, nothing more. You're a stranger. Why should we let you in? Do you know what awaits you in here? No easy life. We're Morcons. Our life is hard. Work is our way.
Work and pain.
What kind of work?
Anything that needs to be done.
I'm not afraid of hard work.
Easy to say, harder to prove. Understand this. If you enter and we don't like what you do, you will not leave.
I'll be careful.
Good. You may pass.
Do you really intend to let him pass? What is wrong with you?
That's not your decision to make.
Bring him to Khan. He should decide.
Good idea. You stay beside me, got it? Follow me. Okay, I don't think Marat can hear us anymore.
You, come here and state your purpose.
Who's asking?
Arrogant wretch. Who do you think you are? I know you don't belong here. I can smell an outsider from 3 tunnels away. Tell me, what is the general situation beyond the grotto's gates?
Magellan's under assault from an advanced alien race.
Yes, we've seen the Dark Towers. The intruders will be dealt with when the time comes. You're Jax, right? The outsider I've heard so much about. The former Out Commander who ended the war between the Free People and the Elves. Oof, you have quite a reputation there.
Knowing all that, I'm surprised you'll even tolerate me being here.
Oh, you're not the powerful leader of the Free People you once were. Your word carries little weight now. But perhaps there's still a use for you. I didn't get this far by discarding all but the most effective tools. I see immense destructive potential in you, just waiting to be unleashed. Maybe you can give me a glimpse of what you're truly capable of.
You're a Morcon patriarch?
Victor is the only name I go by. Grandiose titles are like bad prostitutes. Use them once, and you're stuck with something unpleasant for life. This world is a festering cesspit. We weren't put here to make a mark in the filth. Our role is only to ensure that the eternal silence returns. Never forget that.
Did you know some Morcons slaughtered the Berserkers at the World Heart to the west?
Oh, did they now? I assume that's Dragon and his band of infidels. Forget him. He's an unbeliever who puts material wealth above all else. The worthless scum that follow him only do so as long as they're paid. One day he'll wake up with a knife in his back. And no one here will be surprised or particularly bothered. I strongly suggest you adopt the same attitude towards him.
I know who you mean. He's not a problem anymore.
We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing.
You're preparing for a large-scale conflict, right?
We have a sacred mission to fulfill. All our efforts must be focused on improving our military capabilities. We have no place for those too weak too indecisive to embrace our vision. The Tormentors will see to that.
What does this sacred mission entail?
Alb and outlaw scum to the north, berserkers and clerics to the west. All festering sores on our world, pestilent growths that plague our existence. Plagues must be eradicated. They must not be allowed to spread. That is Ravok's will, and so it is our responsibility to see it enacted.
You're talking about open warfare.
Of course. All we need is improved military strength. We will achieve our goal. Failing Ravok is not an option. At this time, a large-scale offensive would be unwise. But if we're patient, the newcomers to the Battle of Magalan will do their part. Let the foreign interlopers run riot for now, and we will deal with whatever is left.
How will you deal with the aliens?
The Dark Towers that descended upon Caracas are a sign. The time of deliverance is close at hand. Ravok will guide us. Patience is our most powerful weapon. Soon the heretics will atone for their sins. And don't forget, in the beginning there was darkness, oblivion, balance. We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing. This we do in Ravok's name. Now leave me. I have business to attend to.
Oh yeah. Which means no more pointless bickering. I'm not taking you to Khan. I only said that to shut Marat up. I'm Dimitri, by the way. Now listen, if you really want to stay here, there's a few things you should know.
I don't want any trouble. Just take me to Khan.
Definitely not a good idea to have you running around here on your own. Someone has to tell you our rules and customs. Otherwise, you'll get in trouble.
You're right. Khan can wait.
Good. Now I can tell you what to watch out for down here. Come on. I'll show you around and tell you what you need to know. Come on, then. See that big passageway up ahead? One level below us? Behind it is Ravok's Cathedral and the Blood Cistern. Only the higher-ups are allowed to pay homage there to Ravok and his eternal oblivion. You shouldn't even try to get to the cathedral. If you want in, you'll have to join us, or make one hell of an impression on Khan. Let's move on. Still lots to see. We're just about to enter the War District. That's where we poachers have our cages for bringing new recruits into Morcon society. You joined up voluntarily. Otherwise, you'd probably be in there with the prisoners. Besides the cages, there's also the arena. You can see that later. Watch out for the guards. Not all of them are happy to let you go from one district to another. So just watch yourself, okay?
You'd have put me in a cage if I hadn't come here voluntarily?
We need new blood, and you look like a good prospect. So yeah, that might have happened. I used to work at the cages myself, so come on, I'll show you where I used to work. As a non-Morcon, this must seem strange to you.
Yeah, a little.
If we lose a worker, then that endangers the balance. So we have to keep our numbers up to help us survive. We get these new recruits, teach them all about our way of life, and make them into new Morcons. It's a good life here in the grotto, better than anything outside. So our recruits are safer here, and soon forget about their old lives. But I've said too much.
What do you mean there's nothing?
I can't change that. You should know better than anyone that Ghosta puts a price on everything.
That's why I sent you to him.
He never makes exceptions, not even for me. You think he even cares if the prisoners live or die? Maybe he's right. Why should you care what happens to them?
Forgotten what's at stake, have you?
Then ask the distributor.
I did. No luck.
Then I can't help you either. Just keep my name out of this in the future, you hear?
You really abduct people and put them into cages?
It's not as bad as it sounds, honest. Lots of the people we bring here don't get that we're just trying to save them, but they all see the truth eventually. Trust me, it's kept us going for over 100 years. We survived the impact. We survived decades of isolation and wars. We'll survive whatever these strange towers mean. You'll see. The path of the Morcons is the only true path.
Can I fight in the arena too?
Even though you're not a Morcon, you mean? It's very unusual. But the arena master is just over there. We can go ask him. Even if they say yes, do me a favor and don't do it now. We haven't got the time. If you get killed in the arena, I'll have to explain it to Khan somehow. I'll wait here for you.
I don't think you fought in the arena yet.
It's true, but my will is unbroken. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, but are you ready?
I have Zarina's blessing, and Ravok is on my side.
Huh, and you think that's enough? Good luck.
I'll wipe the floor with those animals.
You have strong lungs. We'll see what's left of them once the beasts are done with you.
Terrain unstable. Recommend caution.
Not now.
Did you want to talk to the arena master? His name is Attila. He must be around here somewhere. Or have you changed your mind?
Look at this. I don't believe it. An outsider in our grotto? I don't know about that. It's true, is it not? The world out there really has lost its reason. I bet you've come a long way.
What are you doing here?
It's my job to test anyone who wants to leave the grotto.
Test?
Most of them have never been to the surface. Not like you have. Gotta make sure they're ready for the dangers out there. That's what the arena's for.
And they fight there against your prisoners?
What? No. The prisoners are all to be new followers of Ravok. We use creatures in the arena. Anyone who beats them gets to leave the grotto.
And if they fail?
Then they stay here, where it's safer for them. That's assuming the creatures don't kill them, of course. Which is what happens most of the time. So what are you doing here?
Dmitri told me about the arena.
He should be keeping watch, not telling damn stories. It's me who decides who fights in the arena. You don't need your skills tested, though. You came from outside. You already know the dangers. So, why should I let you fight?
Is there a prize?
If you want to win shards, then this isn't the place for you. The arena isn't for entertainment. If that's what you're looking for, go find Ghosta in the cellar. He also cares nothing for honor or glory.
So in the arena you can't win anything?
You win experience and respect. Also, you can keep the possessions of the fallen. We waste nothing here. But we have no fights happening right now. Not enough creatures. Venya's people usually catch the beasts. But they must be having problems since they haven't brought us any new ones. Come back later if you want to know more. Dmitri must be waiting for you. And I hate to leave the gate unguarded. May Ravak be with you. Cocky little bastards. Always so impatient. Plenty of time for talking. Can't keep...
There you are. Can we move on?
Let's move on.
Sure thing. Finally, we get to the heart of the grotto. The residential district is a holy place for many of us. A place of tranquility, contemplation, and drinking. We don't relax often, but when we do, it's in the cellar with Ghosta. Besides the residential district, there's also the Quartermasters District and Traders District. Who knows how Khan will react to you? Take this opportunity to buy a few things. You might not get another chance. I suggest you talk to Tengus. He might allow you to trade here. Then your journey won't have been for nothing.
You really all live down here?
You get used to it, and it's safe. But watch out for the tunnels at the back. They're old and in danger of collapsing.
I wouldn't have thought you'd have a bar here.
You mean the cellar? Yeah, as long as the goddamn resistors don't try to get it closed down. It's a good place, and its owner, Ghosta, is a useful man to know.
So where's your quartermasters?
Are you blind? Just over there. Come with me. Talk to Tengus. He decides who can and can't trade here.
Each man gets one ration a day.
But Master Tengus, that's just not enough.
Perhaps you'd rather eat nothing at all.
Forgive me.
Somebody sneaking like that must be up to no good.
Get that thing away from me.
Put that away.
You put that thing away or you're gonna get hurt.
Put it down.
You don't want to listen, then it's time to teach you a lesson. Don't go thinking you can steal from here. Never question me again.
Yes.
Not
Praise
now.
be to Ravak.
Not now.
And blessed be the balance. Yeah.
Not now.
Go on. Get out of here. May oblivion find you, stranger. I see you've traveled a great distance to be here. What do you want? My approval?
And why would I need that?
You won't get anything here without my say-so. Not a job, not a crumb of bread.
No exceptions?
You're an uninvited guest in our home.
You'll have to give me a reason to help you.
Maybe there's something I can do for you.
You do something for me? I am the Master of Steel. Whatever I want, I have made. And anything I lose, I can have found.
Guess I better be going then.
Wait. Are you a man of war?
Of course.
I thought so. Now listen. Until you've been given permission to stay, you will not be allowed to trade, and you will not waste any more of my time. We'll see if circumstances change. Now leave. May you find oblivion. May you find oblivion.
I can't right now.
How did things go with Tengus? Did you get your trading permit?
Nope, not yet.
Thought not. If everything goes well with Khan, you'll have enough time later to convince him.
Let's keep moving.
Don't worry. I'll convince Khan to let you stay. Let's go and see him then. Stay close to me. One more thing you need to know. You don't speak unless Khan speaks to you. Understand?
You got it.
What are you doing here, Dmitri? You'd better have a good reason for leaving your post.
I need to talk to Khan.
But the Great Khan doesn't want to talk to you.
This stranger is asking for refuge.
Interesting.
Murat and I both think he'd make a good Morkhan. We've lost some... Walking upright's hard for you, huh?
And he came here voluntarily, you say?
Yes.
That's unusual. Khan will consider your request. The stranger can stay here until Khan has made his decision. He should return tomorrow and await Khan's judgment.
You get all that?
Yeah. Why didn't he tell me that himself?
It's the rules. As a Morkhan, I'm superior to you, and also responsible for you. It's a privilege to speak with the voice of Khan, and an even bigger one when Khan addresses you personally. So, you heard him. Any more questions?
Why doesn't Khan speak himself?
Khan is a resistor, and he takes his devotion to oblivion, to the void. I guess you'd say nothingness? Very seriously. He holds his tongue as a sign of his absolute devotion to the silence of Ravak.
Sounds a little over the top.
You think that's over the top? There have been followers of Ravak who have taken their own lives to be one with the void. To die is to rejoin the purity of the oblivion.
Idiots.
You'll understand once you've accepted the teachings of Ravak. Just realize that no one is expected to devote themselves to Ravak as much as Khan does. All that is expected of an ordinary Morkhan is that they honor the balance. Speaking little or seeking the peace of death is honorable, but we're still people with free will. But if you want people here to respect you, you have to prove you also champion the will of Ravak. Oh, and don't forget to check in with Khan once in a while. If you really can't wait, you can pass the time in the cellar. Or just sleep.
I'm busy already.
Good. Then I can leave you alone with a clear conscience. Murat's probably complaining already. I better get back. You'll find me at the gate if you need me. See ya.
Oh, you must be the outsider Dmitri spoke of.
Look,
Enough. I don't want to hear from you. The Great Khan will decide your future. Once it is decided, I will find you and deliver his verdict. Until then, you may stay here.
What about my robot?
What is his designation?
Crony U4.
Unit U4? What is your currently assigned leadership unit?
Current leadership unit, Jax.
All right. Unit U4. Please list all of your current remote connections.
Current remote connections, none. Current remote access permissions, none.
It seems as though this unit really does respond to your commands only. It can stay, if you wish.
Thanks. Has Khan reached a verdict yet?
Impatience achieves nothing, outsider. Khan has not yet decided.
I found Ejnar.
What did you do to him? Was it painful?
He won't cause you trouble anymore.
I'm sure he won't. But that wasn't my question. What did you do with him? Tell me.
I let him go.
This is very disappointing. I thought we understood each other. Did I not make myself clear? What if he starts spilling all our secrets? What if he comes back? There's no way I can pay you under these circumstances. Still, I suppose I must be the bigger man and thank you for your help. What little of it there was. Now, I have other matters to attend to.
I don't have time right now.
Listen, pal. I'd like to keep talking, but I don't have the time right now. Just wait and see what Khan has to say, okay?
I don't have time right now.
I need to work. If you want something, come back later this evening when I'm free. I need to work. If you want something, come back later this evening when I'm free.
What are you doing? Maybe later.
That'll teach you to talk back to me. Well, look what we have here. Just in time for our little party. Looks like this one's finished. But I'm not, so what do you think? Want to take his place?
See, you haven't changed.
Can't say the same about you, idiot. Still wasting your life in that shithole?
Not anymore. A lot's happened since then. What are you doing here anyway? Thought you were with the outlaws.
Used to be. I'm done with those assholes. Berserkers are in charge at the fort now. To hell with that. Then there's Baxter up at the crater. Fucker wanted me to work my way up from the bottom. You believe that? My own people. Figure I might as well hang out with the crazies here.
Looks like you got a good thing going.
Hey, they're a bunch of violent psychos. Of course they love me. You know how it is. We both know how to land on our feet. Still hanging out with that little tramp? What was her name? Kaya? Heard you two had a kid.
Yeah, it's been, interesting.
Whatever. None of my business.
What about your brother? Still in touch with him?
Logan? Screw him. Ever since the Berserkers kicked him off the throne, he's just another asshole. Hangs around the coast these days. Still acting like he's a duke, though. Murder, robbery, the huge. Who cares? I have other plans.
Like what?
The Morcons might be crazy, but at least they get right to it. Something needs doing, they get it done. No fucking around.
Sounds like the perfect match.
Not the smartest bunch, though. Could be taking over the world, but they'd rather hide down here. You ask me, they should have climbed out of this hole a long time ago. It's like they're scared shitless of everyone out there.
What do you mean?
What they need is an emissary. Someone to tell the other factions how it's gonna be.
Since when do you care about other people?
I used to care about you, didn't I, asshole? Or have you forgotten already? Anyway, things have changed. It's a whole new game.
What kind of game?
You been out there lately? There's giant towers all over the place. War, plagues, all kinds of shit. Of course, the Morcons have no idea what's going on. The odd vandal comes back from a raid with a scrap of information. It's not enough. We have to start talking to the other factions. Either that or we get slaughtered.
I don't believe this. You want to be the Morcon emissary? Open up diplomatic relations with the other factions?
You think I'm just good for ripping out throats. This is about survival, man. Morcons know how to kill, but they don't have the brains for negotiation. Someone's got to step up. Might as well be me.
Yeah, but I mean...
What?
Well, you're rude, aggressive, and never see anyone else's point of view.
Oh yeah? Well, fuck you.
Not exactly the best qualities for a diplomat.
You wouldn't know diplomacy if it spit in your face. Are you Mr. Self-Control now? More like Mr. Fuck the entire world. You think a punch to the face is a fucking icebreaker.
Okay, point taken.
Damn right, so don't go lecturing me.
I need people I can trust. I could really use someone like you.
I'm listening.
Renegades and anyone willing to fight the invaders in their towers are gathering at the Bastion of Caracas.
Yeah, I heard. Why do you think I was telling you my plans? But first, you'd have to do something for me.
What?
I help you with your crazy plan. You help me with mine.
Uh-huh. And just how much trouble am I getting into?
No big deal. Just the other factions... well, they kinda have issues with me. I need someone who knows how these assholes think. Someone who can get me in the door with them and have my back if things go south.
Okay, then. I help you with your diplomatic mission. You join the fight at the Bastion.
Deal. Okay, let's see what group of freaks you put together at the Bastion. I bet it's a big old bunch of losers, drunks, and deadbeats.
You'll fit right in.
Guess I'll be seeing you. And quit staring at my ass!
I'm going for a smoke.
You can do that later.
I want to smoke now, so spare me your advice. Hang on. You look familiar. That deadpan expression. Ah, you must be Jax.
Have we met?
Don't think so.
How do you know who I am, then?
Heard all about you, is all. You led some shit with the Alps, right? And then just disappeared.
That's an interesting interpretation.
We all got our baggage. You and I are alike in that. Hadn't expected to see you in this shithole. Want something from me? If not, I'm lighting up.
You're not from around here, are you?
Nah, I lived in the crater for a long time. Worked for one of Baxter's bootlickers. A bounty hunter, if you're interested. I was a fucking muddish. Whatever was going, I took it. But that was another life. I ain't proud of it.
Why didn't you find another job?
Paid too well. Shards don't grow on trees, you know? Also, I was pretty good at it.
How'd you end up here?
Was finishing up a contract. Had to put a bullet in some poor sap's skull. Just pull the trigger and job done. Didn't realize the poachers were after my target too. I was so focused on the hapless sod, I didn't notice them. Of course, they wanted to know who got to their prey first. I was stuffed. There were too many of them. It was either dig my own grave or be taken here.
Changing sides wasn't difficult for you then, huh?
Nope, not particularly. I ain't any better anywhere else. The Berserkers hate anyone who's eaten from Baxter's palm. And I ain't heard shit from the clerics in a long time. And the Alps sure as shit ain't an option. At least here there's clear rules, clear structure.
You've never wanted to go back?
If I so much as put my little toe in the crater, that'd be that. But if you're going there, you could take something for me. Don't worry, it ain't much, and I'll pay you for it.
I'm heading to the crater soon. I'll take your package.
Good to hear it. I'll get it together by tomorrow. Just in case you have a change of heart.
About your package.
I haven't got everything together yet. Come back later.
Free from this false order. Free from pain in a world of equality, ruled by darkness and oblivion. In Ravok's name.
You got back problems?
You better have a good reason for interrupting my prayer.
Who are you?
This is what you're interrupting me for? I demand respect from everyone, including you. Just remember this. I am the mistress of the Blood Shrine, witness to Ravok's mercy. You live or die at my command. You will be judged before me. Never forget that. But since you've already interrupted me, you might as well tell me again why you're here.
Tell me more about the Blood Shrine.
It is where we atone for our transgressions. Should you commit a crime, you will pay a worldly penalty first. Then come here to cleanse your body of sin. To do this, you must sacrifice your blood to Ravok. Only by doing this will you be absolved. Now enough of your questions. I must return to my prayer.
High probability of collapse.
You got back problems?
We are Ravok's chosen ones. We are his tormentors and his tormented. His bringers of oblivion and his angels of doom. We will ensure that the balance returns. And with it, calm and emptiness. Praise be to Ravok.
Exhausting.
May oblivion find you. It's not often that strangers visit the cages. What do you want from me?
You look after the prisoners?
I just make sure they stay alive. They're no good to us dead. Wish everyone else realized that too.
What does that mean?
You're new here, so I suppose you wouldn't know. I'm talking about those pig-headed blowhards, the resistors. It's us poachers, we're the reasonable ones. We know that death has to wait as long as there's these threats to deal with. But the resistors, if we let them loose, there won't be anyone left to protect us. If we stop them completely, we'll die a slow death. Now you see why we have to take prisoners?
Why are you asking me that? I'm no Morcon.
I didn't say you were. Just answer my question. Do you see why we have to take prisoners?
Because you need more people?
Because we need more believers. Trust me, sooner or later, everyone converts. Now, time to inspect the cages. Resistors? Ugh. You don't want to get mixed up with them. You have no business here. You better get out of here.
Got a fucking clue. Fuck off.
Now.
Right now. Finally, got a fucking clue.
This is for the best, believe me. You have no business here.
Not now.
This is for the best, believe me. no business here.
I'm in.
Environmental scan initiated. Large amount of debris detected.
Damn it. None of the major factions have a good plan to counter the aliens. It's up to us to come up with something.
Not again! Guards! What the hell? Another 3 dead prisoners!
I thought they were just sleeping.
Like you were, you mean? Find the cart and get rid of the bodies. Can't leave them lying around for the rats to find. Move! Idiot.
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion. Follow me.
The guards, the resistors. What about you?
So what should I?
I've had it with being the only one who... If you take him prisoner, then you have... And the rest of these are already starved halfway to... And a corpse is no good. So someone needs to help me feed him.
Me? Why me?
Because you are here. Got it?
Fine.
I warn you, it's seek out more
I can do.
Not so fast. Ravok blessed us with stubbornness. A single donation is not enough. Best not to expect too much. If you need anything else, just ask. Otherwise, get out there and start. Meet me here later, or find me in...
About those prisoners. You could just let them go.
Not a chance. We must strengthen our numbers, not weaken them. They need to stop fighting it and accept Ravok as their master.
Who do you think would be willing to part with some shards?
Not many here with much... Convincing them will be tough. And the resistors don't see the point of prisoners. Instead of potential brothers and sisters, they just see heretics. Don't worry about the merchants. I'll talk to them. Though there'll be little point unless Tengus agrees to take part. The two of us are not exactly friends. But if you think you can change his mind, go for it.
Can I make a donation?
Of course.
Here.
That'll buy a bit of food. Thank you. You're an outsider, but you behave more like a Morcon than some of those here. Resistors.
Watch where you point that thing. Not now.
No, not now.
What are you doing sneaking around here?
Not now.
Something wrong with your legs? Can't you see I'm busy?
Leave me alone.
Warning. Atmosphere conditions unsuitable for proper function of human hypothalamus.
Are you saying that the bad air in the grotto makes the people here dumber than average?
Analysis confirmed.
You should probably keep your voice down, or the Morcons might make you into a trash can.
I need shards.
You and everyone else. Nobody can eat this swill. The damn rats eat better.
Easy to say. That's our money you're taking.
May you find oblivion. Weapons, ammunition, whatever you need. We stop.
Show me.
No.
No.
Stranger. What does Tengus think about that?
I'm talking to you, not him.
Even if I wanted to, his word is law.
He doesn't have to find out.
Oh, but he always does.
I'm not leaving without some shards.
Then you'll be in for a long wait.
Resist.
I have no
Stop, outsider. The Great Khan will speak with you.
Finally.
Khan will inform you whether you'll be tolerated here. Go and talk to him. May Ravak accompany you on your path.
Are you sneaking around? Drop your weapon! Last warning. Drop your weapon. You asked for it.
I was told you wished to stay with us.
I want to join you.
You must prove yourself. Everyone here contributes to the balance. You must work like every...
I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this.
Think carefully about what you're doing.
What do you want? We don't...
Don't like out...
Mick? What I want?
What?
That's what...
Sweat? And the...
You're... If I like the...
Sweat.
We'll have to clear road.
Where are the...
Right there on the end of your wrists. Just shift a little piece. Don't let me...
Alexei needs Alexa to...
He's one of those bleeding heart poachers who wants to convert. Throw them all in the blood cistern, that's what I... No need to spend shards on food.
Okay, forget it. About...
What a...
Which time?
All of them.
What?
You go in?
That's it?
Well, there's the... Not very stable, them tunnels. So,
I'll take...
That's what the last asshole...
I don't know enough about that. How do you...
Because... You may have... to give meaning to your life. But you can't stay... So...
And what does that...
It means
All right.
You're determined... But keep in mind... This is a...
You have prisoners rotting in...
The dead.
And you're okay?
I am a representative of the Resistors. We see no sense in trying to convince unbelievers of our idea. Now go. I've told you.
Thank you for helping my husband. It's good to see him again after such a long time. Here. It's not too much, but it's yours. I'm sure you can find some use for it.
No problem.
Hope things can get back to normal now, though I guess that's too much to ask. Hope has no place here. I don't have time for you right now.
When are you heading back to the Berserkers?
Shush! Not so loud! I was never there, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I'm selling goods that I earned through gratuity. Look, I'm not trying to get rid of you. Just don't want to...
Let's trade.
Stop that.
I was told you wish to stay with him.
That a problem?
We'll see. Everyone here contributes to the balance. You must work like everybody else. We don't tolerate parasites. Show that you will act in our interest. Contribute.
What do you want me to do?
My overseers will instruct you. Enough talking. Duty calls. May Ravok watch over you.
You heard the Great Khan. Report to Tengus and Zarina. They will give you work.
I want to talk to Khan.
Is that... I have not heard from Tengiz for a while. I have not seen Zarina recently. Have you offered... The great Khan will not waste...
Let's talk about those prisoners again.
Why?
Let's talk about those prisoners again.
Why? You still have a job to do.
What is it you want me to do?
A job I can't...
Why not?
If I could, I need you to find Ivan, one of our warriors. He should return as soon as possible. You can visit our merchants for...
You can call off the search.
What? Why?
Simple. Ivan is...
Shit. We'll continue this conversation later. I have to deal with someone else first. Come with me.
Let's...
You again.
Master Tengiz,
Do you want to end up in the blood cistern?
Please, you have to understand. We need
Not
better
now.
armor. The tunnels...
If Ravak decides to bury you under rubble, then so be it. Now get out of here. I have more important matters to attend to. I'm still waiting for that answer. So what do you want to tell me? It had something to do with your task.
It's about Ivan.
I'm listening.
What do you want from him?
You forget. I asked you a question.
I'm getting to that.
I hope so for your... He was sent out to find supplies for our people.
I thought you said he was a warrior.
Of course he is. How else could he carry out the raids to secure those supplies? What matters is we're still waiting for them. We can't live on prayers alone.
He's back.
How's that possible? I just gave you the job. And how do you know that?
We came here together.
I don't like this at all.
What's wrong?
The poachers were supposed to tell me when he returned. I'll be sure to make my wishes clearer to them in the future. As for Ivan, I won't let him off so easily.
Why's that?
I suspect he's working with the enemy. Instead of looting their bodies, he's trading with them.
And that's a crime?
It is, and I can prove his treason. There have been no signs of struggle on any of the supplies he's brought back recently. Not one drop of blood. Nothing. Which can only mean he can't have taken them by force.
Is that all?
You should know. You've spent enough time with him. So tell me, has he been trading with the enemy?
No. He's done nothing but follow your orders.
If that's true, he is nothing to fear. But I wasn't born yesterday. I'll need more than the word of an outsider. We will establish his innocence in the blood cistern. These shards are for completing your task. And these are for answering my questions. There's nothing more you can do for me now. And take this. It'll clothe you better than those rags you're wearing. If Ivan owes you anything, you should go see him. Although he might not be in any state to settle his debts after his treatment. So don't take too long.
Let's talk about those prisoners again.
You're worrying about the... They're not important enough to lose sleep over.
Maybe they're not.
You're talking about the little service you performed for me. Very well. I can't deny you've been of help to me. But the prisoners bring change. And change disrupts...
All I ask is that they don't...
It's not my job to feed them.
What about your merchants?
Their job is to sell...
Isn't there some sort of compromise?
The best I can do is give the poachers a discount. They'll still have to pay for their food, but we can arrange a lower price.
Sounds fair enough.
I don't like you helping the poachers, but you've been more than helpful.
You never really cared about the supplies, did you? You just wanted Ivan back.
Correct.
I don't appreciate being used.
Then you shouldn't have come here. Did you really think I'd trust a stranger with such a matter? Anyway, it's not like you're going away empty-handed. To show you just how grateful I am, I'll make sure Khan knows how useful you've been. Though it goes against all I believe in, I will support you joining our ranks. Do not betray my trust, and do what needs to be done. May you...
Good to see you.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
May Ravak be with you. Interest.
That's not what...
If it's gossip you want, we trade.
Sure.
So you have permission to trade. If you've got enough.
Show me what...
My pleasure.
Tengus wants to put you in the blood cistern.
You're not... Fuck! I knew I was gone too long, and I expect...
He knows you've been trading with outsiders.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! How could I be so stupid? Thinking I could pull...
What are you gonna...
Get my family and get the... The guard shouldn't ask any questions, just as long as we're... At this point, you... If anyone finds out you told me what Tengus is planning...
Fine.
Tell him I've escaped! If I know him, he'll blame it on the poachers. You'll get away... Now go, please.
What are you waiting for? Go and talk to Tengus.
Ivan's gone. He must have escaped.
No one leaves the grotto if we do not will it.
Looks like his will was stronger.
Spare me your ridicule. I'll sort this out. Wait here.
Now do you believe me?
There's no denying it. The poachers let him get away. They have been nothing but negligent ever since we tasked them with maintaining the balance.
What are you gonna do now?
Nothing.
I don't understand.
Let Ivan enjoy his minor victory. Let him feel safe. His time will come. You can be sure of that. You, on the other hand, have truly proven yourself, and I appreciate your honesty. That's all that matters. The rest is none of your concern. It's up to me to keep the poachers under better control. May you find...
No, just can't do that yet.
Troop was killed. The enemy is advancing. It's about time we did something.
Wherever we'll be.
Always boozing.
An ugly, ugly situation. Well, if you say so.
You deserve that.
Lies in the dirt all day long.
I don't give a damn.
You free?
Yes, I have time now. Sorry I sent you I can't have any distraction. But what about you? Are you
Nah, I'm here of my own accord.
Really? Wow. That means
I've been around a fair bit.
Great. I could use someone with access to the grotto who also knows how to fight.
You want me to kill something?
Not kill. More like destroy.
Targets are mechanical. Calibrating.
Well understood, floating tin can. I want you to go hunt some robots for me. I need servo motors. I can pay you for them.
About those servo motors. Where do I get them from?
By using a powerful enough weapon on any fighting colossus or combat mech. But remember, I need those servo motors intact. They're no use to me if you've destroyed them in the fight.
Why do you need them?
I'm a technician. I work spare part. It's easier to use the parts from other...
Don't worry. I'll get you your motors.
Thanks. 5 of them should be enough to start with. But I'll still take any others you bring back. I can never have enough of them.
That isn't enough.
We have to start taking responsibility.
You're the first person to say that.
I can't believe this.
No one wants to hear my opinion.
Better keep that to yourself.
The ice desert just gives you frostbite.
Son of a bitch just took off.
An ugly, ugly situation.
The way I see it, the towers are just one problem.
I'm not that bothered.
Someone told me the whole troop was killed.
It really can't end this way.
Work makes more work.
Here we go.
The enemy is advancing. It's about time we did something.
It lies in the dirt all day long.
I heard they've settled in the north.
I'm not that bothered.
A pit would solve many problems.
I've never heard such nonsense.
We're gonna have to do something about it.
You deserve that.
The enemy is advancing. It's about time we did something.
It's just one disaster after another.
Always boozing.
I'm not that bothered.
If we don't stick together, we're lost.
It'll be fine. Trust me.
The son of a bitch just took off.
Wherever will be.
A pit would solve many problems.
Someone told me the whole troop was killed.
I can't believe this.
Gotta make hay while the sun shines.
Better keep that to yourself.
I've never heard such nonsense.
Are you serious?
You deserve that.
The enemy is advancing. It's about time we did something.
One disaster after another.
It really can't end this way.
Really?
Better keep that to yourself.
No one wants to hear my opinion.
I heard she threw him out.
We have to start taking
I got nothing to say
responsibility.
about that.
The son of a bitch just took off.
Someone told me the whole troop was killed.
We need to change our methods, or we'll run out of
That
momentum.
Are you serious?
I've never heard such nonsense.
A pit would solve many problems.
I got nothing to say about that.
Don't listen to that stupid shit.
I heard they've settled in the north.
Good news is like good beer. Damn rare.
Really?
I heard she threw him out.
I've never heard such nonsense.
If we don't stick together, we're lost.
We're gonna have to do something about it.
I got nothing to say about that.
We have to start taking responsibility.
I don't give a damn.
Son of a bitch just took off.
Gotta make hay while the sun shines.
How could he be so stupid?
Better keep that to yourself.
I got nothing to say about that.
We're gonna have to do something.
I don't give a damn.
Well, if you say so.
The ice desert just gives you frostbite.
I can't believe this.
I've never heard such nonsense.
The enemy is advancing. It's about time we did
You
something.
deserve that.
Don't talk to me. Anyone sees us talking, and I'll... Go on, get out! This is my rubble, all right? Mine! I don't need...
The Tulga told me that...
It's my job.
Not any...
I don't care what you say.
Why do you even...
Because I don't...
And what's the...
Yours.
I don't see the...
The overseers have been giving me one... And if they didn't like my work, just look at my...
That's okay.
This whole place is falling. Since the guards don't want to be down here, it's just full... And that's why...
I get it.
Exactly.
Then how come...
The ceiling collapsed. Killed the...
So you wanted to quit?
Are you crazy? I can hardly believe my luck. All this work... The longer it takes, then you come along and mess everything. You see now, right? And you'll hand over the stones.
All right.
Rabank be praised.
I think you mean...
Who cares who they're... Main thing is keep...
You're not a...
Not until they forced me to be. I was with the outlaws. A free man. A raid here, a shit. Then one...
And now you're not so...
One more thing. If you collect any... Better if you just leave them where they are. But I know guys like you... You better go... Workers who waste time talking. Don't you... No way! Those purple creatures... Keep your mouth shut. Keep...
You can...
Me? Ha!
Come on.
All right, all right. You're a real... It's hardly rockets. Let...
Show...